Hello, I'm wearing these sakura pink headphones because I don't like the way my hair looks right now. Now guys, listen guys, now listen. Now looking the way I look and sounding the way I sound, I don't really get along with boys my age. As you can probably guess, my male peers aren't really huge fans of what I got going on here. And I brought this up before. Sometimes it'll be like as simple as a word they yell at me from their vehicle. Sometimes they'll express this to me by a facial expression when we walk past each other on the sidewalk. Sometimes it'll be like psh or ugh, which just kind of says, look, I don't really have time to get into specifics right now, but I want you to know, sir, that I'm not okay with this. Now the reason I bring this up is because recently something happened. I was threatened recently, not on the internet, but on the phone. I received a personal phone call from a young man. I won't get into like the exact specifics to the call, but I will say that I did not do anything wrong, and men are psychopaths. Okay, it happened very quickly. I don't really remember exactly what happened, but it was just a very detailed description of how he was gonna violently beat me if he ever saw me, which, by the way, I would like to bring up something about that. Okay, an interesting point about that is, like, he said, if I ever see you, not I'm gonna come and find you. He's not gonna seek me out, or no driving over, no, he's not gonna invest gas money into this assault. Just so happens if we walk up to each other and find each other, he'll do what he has to do. Anywhere, I assume. Grocery store, pasta aisle, most likely abandon a full cart. Let's do this. Okay, an aquarium, leaves the octopus. Hey, I got ass to kick. He'll be walking out of a movie theater with a hot date, and he's at the concessions purchasing some buttered, expensive popcorn. He'll turn to his lady and be like, hey, I'm so sorry, this is really embarrassing. I had a blast tonight, this movie was a bomb. Okay, but there's a force I need to be reckoned with. There's a young man over here, and I promised I would stomp his head in if I ever saw him in public. And voila, there he is. So you can free to watch, you can leave, you can take a taxi. I will reimburse you there via PayPal. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. The phone call. He talked about it for like a minute, but not a lot was said, you know? It was like one of those variations of the sentence, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, over and over again. And just different ways of saying that. With a few, you faggot, and you high-pitched motherfucker, throwing it for good measure. Something about my nose, I'm not really too sure about that. But there was one thing he said, the one thing he said on the phone that I'm still trying to figure out and wrap my brain around to this day. I'm going to say it to you right now. This man said to me on the phone, drum roll please, I'm going to shove a log up your ass. I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to shove a log up your ass. Take it in. I still am. I mean, there are so many things I have to say about this. Like, I don't even know where to start. First of all, a log. Not a stick, not a twig, not even a branch, but a log. Logs are big. I'm sure you're familiar with logs. Audience, logs take 3 to 4 large, muscular men to transport from place to place. They're often used as sitting. I've taken a hike before and eaten a sandwich on a log with multiple pals around me. I drew a picture of a log here, if you forget what they look like. My butthole is nowhere near ready for log entry. My poor little lonely asshole is, I don't know, maybe 1/10 of an inch wide. Well, the ending of a log, that diameter is like maybe 2 feet. At this point in time, if you're trying to shove a log up my ass, you're just going to be hitting my entire ass with a log. And I don't think that's what this guy wants. I want to go for full log penetration. And he knows what he wants. And that's what I've always loved about him. How we're going to get this log in, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure he knows. But sometimes all you have is a dream. And then the journey is still clicking up in the oven. I mean, you'll have to do a lot of work on my butthole. I mean, we can start off small, obviously. Maybe a few fingers. Maybe move our way up the dildo train. And then maybe some kind of tube instrument. I mean, do we have a budget? This can't be cheap. This is a lot of stuff up there. Before I log. Let's not forget. This all started with him calling me a faggot. Let's think about that for a second. I mean, that would take some time. I'm not a scientist, but honestly, stretching a little lonely butthole for a full log, I can't take less than a whole year and a half. Even with that estimate, he would have to be working day after day and night and moving. Are we going to move in together? Probably. I can't imagine why we wouldn't. I mean, this isn't something you could just take breaks from willy-nilly. Butthole stretching is very similar to ear piercing. If you got to commit, if you take like a month off, that thing will close right back up. And then you're back to square one. So if we're going to do this, we have to do this. Okay, I mean, is he going to talk to me when... I mean, I know we've had our disagreements, but, I mean... Hour 47 of butthole stretching, I mean, we're going to start conversing. Maybe we'll develop a friendship. Maybe we'll come close to each other. Maybe he'll love me. Maybe he'll change his mind about it and say, I don't think you deserve a log up your butthole. That, like, I so strongly believe in the first place. Maybe I'll be like, buddy, no. You've come too far to back down from this. Don't mistake my persistence for actual excitement. I have an idea of a log in my ass. I'm just a firm believer of philosophy of not giving up. I mean, this thing is not going to be easy. Let's not get completely caught up in the preparation. I mean, how long does this log stay in? Forever? When they say, I'm going to shove a log up your ass, you can't imagine if they're going to help you remove it. Is that just my thing now? Is it not an in and out? So am I just stuck with it? Do I walk around with a log on my ass for the rest of my life? That guy in my family, when I show up for my family's Thanksgiving dinner, are they all going to try not to say, oh, look at the elephant in the room? I'm not going to be like, hey, look at the log up my ass? What is it? Will I ever have a happy relationship again? Is this log going to take over my life? Am I a shell of a man? This isn't fair. Don't let me get started on splinters. Anyway, I should probably, This coat is hot. Oh my god, I've been trying to do this for so long. That video was from this, I Feel Threatened, by My Chokehold or Drew Mawson. That was fun. I have a hard time talking that fast. I'll probably speed up the video a little bit because it's 7 minutes right now. But, yeah, that's fun. None of that happened. I hope you realize that's fake, because you guys didn't realize in my last video that was a joke. Oh crap, my legs are asleep. Ow. Well, yep. I'm Toei Company and Mia. This is really great.